Thank you, Master. Good evening, Master, and my dear Tao brothers and sisters. As per the first passage of Master's wisdom words, external forms are often deceiving. They cause a wrong judgment. Yes, Qigong Living Buddha is telling us that outside appearance can be misleading. The physical appearance is deceiving, so don't be too quick to judge. Indeed, judge merely by the appearance can be misleading. Don't judge a book by its cover. We should not judge a person according to his appearance. We should judge righteous judgment. Learn to regard others from a spiritual standpoint. Ordinary people often look on outward appearance, but we look on the heart. It's especially true since we are Tao cultivators and should see in a different way from the ordinary peoples. Personally, I have many friends in my college and have been very wary of watching their disposition or character. I've learned not to be biased by the color of their skin or the clothes, the hairstyle, or any other physical characteristics. I learned to judge rightly according to their divine reality, whether their true nature is recognized to all. Their true nature should reflect the grace of God and the divine love of God. Therefore, it helps me to avoid many evil and wicked people who own an attractive personality. Physical attractiveness cannot create a desirable or lasting friendship. Only qualities of heart and mind can maintain a strong and healthy friendship. Are we tempted to make a quick judgment of other people, even by the clothes they wear? Shakespeare once said, "The emperor often proclaims the man." This may sometimes seem the case, but it is not a reliable basis of an assessment of one's real being. The only true standard of one's worth is spiritual. In our temple, Tao has been teaching us to always say good words, think good thoughts, do good deeds, and be a decent human being. We learn to love and respect everyone as the Buddhas. However, it is not always easy to see good when bad seems prominent. We need to look on the bright side and think positively. Look for the divine qualities which are innate in everyone, no matter how obscure or hidden they may appear to be. Okay, so that's all for my explanation. If I made any mistakes, I beg God's and Buddha's mercy and forgiveness. And Master, my dear Tao brothers and sisters, please give me comments and suggestions. Thank you for your listening.
张讲师 please.
Okay. Thank you, Master. Good evening, Master. Good evening, dear Tao brothers and sisters. As per the Master's wisdom words, where is the perfect world or the heavenly world? It's and actually in your heart. These are words from our holy teacher, Jigong Living Buddha. So, where is heaven? Holy teacher told us that is in our heart. Our heart determines our world. In our life, whatever we do, we only do it when we think it's reasonable and right. So we will not do anything unethical. Our heart can create karma, and at the same time, it can change our fate. Here, I'd like to share with you a short story. Once upon a time, there was a warrior who did not understand why the difference between heaven and hell is only within one's heart. So he went to the temple and asked the old monk. The old monk was doing his meditation inside the temple. The warrior went in rashly and said, "Hey, you! Tell me why the difference why the difference between heaven and hell is only within one's heart." The old monk didn't open his eyes. He just replied softly, "You look like a rascal. I don't think you will able to understand the meaning." The warrior was very angry and humiliated. He drew out his sword and said, "You rude monk! I came here to ask you only to flatter you, but you are so arrogant. Don't you think I could kill you any time?" When he raised his sword in anger, the old monk opened his eyes, pointed at him, and said, "Introspect yourself now. You are in hell." The warrior felt embarrassed at the time, so he put away his sword and said humbly, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Originally, I came here to learn the teachings, but suddenly I lost control and revealed an implied manner to offend you. I'm really sorry." The old monk then said, "Maintain this thought, because you are in heaven now." So, where is heaven? Holy Teacher told us that is in our heart. Our heart determines our world. Human's heart is easily affected by the words of others. Our heart is actually not firm enough and easily influenced by others. When one thought arises, God knows it at once. Good thoughts for us are heaven, and evil thoughts are hell. So be careful of every thought, and always make it positive. Our positive thoughts will make us do good things, and our behavior will align with etiquette. Therefore, the perfect world, or the heavenly world, is actually in our heart. If we always think that I am in heaven at the moment, then we are in heaven right now. If we always think that we are living in a base of hell, then we will be trapped in that vicious circle and cannot get out. So we need to keep our mind righteous, clean, and calm. When our mind is calm, we, we will naturally have wisdom when encountering difficulties. We all have received Tao. The door of wisdom is already open. We must make good use of our wisdom, and don't always let our bad habits and faults lead us to the wrong track. Tao cultivation is to cultivate how hard the way like a child. It's a pure and kind heart. Always remind ourselves every day to be dignified and virtuous like a bodhisattva with a compassionate and kind heart. If we do it often, we will be in heaven each and every day. It's impossible to ask people around us to meet our standards, but luckily, we can ask ourselves to be kind and peaceful every moment. Isn't it heaven for us? Whether people around us are good or bad, right or wrong, we must keep a kind thought. Whether people are truthful or not, we must follow our Buddha nature to help the world and save people in this secular world. So we are Buddhas ourselves. Stay true to ourselves. Then we are living Buddhas in this world. Our goal in this life is to elevate ourselves, live in a happy life, and let all beings live in a happy life as well. If we can be very carefree every day, isn't it like we being in heaven? So we not only love ourselves, but also love others, love everything in the world. Where there is love, there is heaven. Heaven is not in a distant place, it's in our hearts. Okay, that's all for my explanation. If I made any mistakes, I beg God's and Buddha's mercy and forgiveness. And Master, my dear Tao brothers and sisters, please give me comments and suggestions. Thank you very much for your listening.
After We listen every the varieties all the dedication and sharing. We hope the can hope you can improve your the tally or the past achievement. So we thank you so much everyone the explanation for us and dedicate for us.